Let's try Cthulhu. Cthulhu, Thulu, Bobulu, Banana, Fana, Fofulu, Me, My, Momulu. Cthulhu. Let's try Hastur. Hastur, Bobaster, Banana, Fana, Fofester, Me, My, Momaster. Hastur. Okay, now let's try Nyarlathotep. Crap. From the furthest depths of the uncharted seas in the sunken city of Relier, beneath the lives and minds of men lies Cthulhu. Mightiest of the great old ones, he rests in his death-like slumber, awaiting the time when he shall again rise and feast upon the souls of man. Until that time when the stars are right and he breaks his sleeping seal, Cthulhu comes to the minds of men and answers your calls. It's time once again for... Calls for Cthulhu! Yeah! Hello, yes, thank you. Hello and welcome back to the show. We've got a great show for you tonight with...
Prepare for a message from the Supreme Leader of the Galactic Confederacy.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Xenu, what are you doing here?
Just checking on my homies.
How did you get this number?
I just caller ID'd you after the last show. I figured I'm trapped under a mountain, you're trapped under the ocean. As long as we're both trapped, we should hang out.
Get lost, Xenu. I just started a show.
That's cool, you're busy, I get it. But if you want to hang out, I'm ordering some pizzas, and I'm going to rock out with some Guitar Hero later.
All right, well, let's take some calls then.
Dear Cthulhu, I recently learned that the girl I'm interested in, who is, by the way, kind of dating me, likes me but is not interested in a relationship with anybody right now. That, of course, means not interested in a relationship with me, right? Best wishes, Soundbite.
Well, caller, I wouldn't jump to that conclusion so quickly. You have to remember that these days, a serious commitment means a lot more than it used to. A few years back, it used to be that if a couple felt really strongly about each other, they would immediately take the leap and go for marriage. However, with women's lib, the pill, sexual revolution, and Skinamax, people don't feel like they have to commit so quickly. And because of that, a lot of people want to take some time, evaluate their partner, and make absolutely certain that they're making the right choice. There are several reasons why she may feel confused. She may be unsure of your financial situation. She may feel that it's all happening too fast. Or she may already know that I will swallow your soul.
The smallest part of a man's existence that keeps him distinct from all the animals, that part that a man holds dear in acknowledgement of his singular, unique power over his own life and choices. That one small part that is the touch of the divine and binds his ephemeral self to his animated corpse, that is what I shall rip unwilling from you. Beneath a gibbous moon I shall crawl out of the ocean, dripping hatred and spewing madness. Each man who crosses my path shall, in his own turn, be eviscerated by my eldritch tentacles. My flabby claws shall rend apart the paper muscle shell of a man's body, singing my vicious song with his wailing cries. And my sharp, suckling proboscis will snatch away that most precious of man's possessions. I shall claim and devour his very existence.
Thanks for calling. Next caller.
Hey, Cthulhu. I'm a first-time caller and long-time listener, and my question is, if when you do come forth to, destroy humanity and devour the souls of wicked and innocent alike, if I hide in a bomb shelter several miles beneath the earth and escape your wrath, do I get a pie or something?
Do you get a pie? For escaping the all-seeing eye, the madness that encompasses the world and turns brother against brother? For living past the time when all man's works are destroyed, cast into a fiery pit, and the smog of man's cruel industry turned against his fellow man chokes the life out of the earth itself? No, you don't get a pie! However, we do have an attractive, I survived the total devastation of mankind and all I got was this lousy t-shirt for anyone who makes it past the first wave. Thanks for calling. Next caller!
Finally! It's about time I get to talk to you.
Uh-oh.
You never call anymore, Mr. All-Powerful High Priest. Too big to call your own mother, huh? So this is how it has to be.
No, look, Mom,
Well, let me tell you this. The other great old ones call their moms. Just the other day, I was out to lunch with the ladies. You know, tea, biscuits, souls of the innocent. And of course, they started talking about their sons. Hastur still calls his mother. Did you know that, Mr. Big Shot? They sat around talking about what their sons are doing and what they said when they visited and how proud they were. But not me. No, there's been no calls. How do you think this makes me feel?
Well, I don't... Look, I'm trapped on Earth, bound by the eternal sleep of the dead.
Excuses. That's what I get. And you can't even come up with anything good. You can't call me because you're too tired, too sleepy to call your own mother. I see you've got time to call all your little friends on the internet. For 9 eons, I carried you in my body. And this is the thanks I get? I just don't know.
Oh, come on, it's not like that. I just...
Son, what in Rechiek is going on? Your mother's up here crying. The acid tears are raining fire down on a culture that I'm right in the middle of oppressing. I hope you're proud of yourself.
Hey, Dad.
Now, you listen to me, mister. Don't you make me come down there. I brought you into this dimension, and I can take you out. I don't care how high on the food chain you think you are. You should still call your mother.
Yeah, all right, I get it. Call Mom. Jeez.
I'm taking a lot of heat from her about this. After a hard day of scouring the untold Eldritch vastness of space, seeking out purity and innocence to devour, now I have to come home to this? Look, I gotta go. Your mother is very upset. This whole place is a mess. Just do me one simple favor. Call her, please.
Fine. You know, people say I killed my family and ate them at birth. Some days I wish I'd thought of that. Sure would make reunions easier.
Hey, I just noticed that Look Who's Talking is coming on HBO. I'm gonna get some popcorn and watch Travolta make an idiot of himself.
Oh, really? You sure you wouldn't rather watch Pulp Fiction, one of the greatest films of all time? Or maybe Get Shorty?
Shut up!
Hey, why don't you go watch Battlefield Earth so you can see what a terrible hack Hubbard was? Seriously, isn't there some kind of call blocker or something we can put on that? All right, looks like we're running out of time, so let's answer this next section in a... I tell you what, I'm gonna get a piece of paper, and I'm gonna write it down. That way, I can get the idea across without saying...
Rapid fire round!
Rapid fire round!
Whatever. Let's get it over with. Okay, today's questions are sent to us by a PTA meeting in Springfield, Colorado. As always, you ask the questions and I answer them as fast as I can. Let's go.
Boxers or briefs?
Depends.
How big is your right eyeball?
Same size as the left. Bigger than a bread box and smaller than a bus.
Is there life outside Earth?
Yeah. Hello. Alien ruler here.
Do aliens have souls?
Well, I sure hope so, or I'm gonna get real hungry when I'm done with you lot.
How did Stanley Kubrick's soul taste?
Rubbery and slow-paced. Like when you're chewing it, you say, is this ever gonna end? Then there's a big payoff at the end.
How's Azathoth doing?
Crazy, blind, and drunk.
Why do fools fall in love?
Because wise men are cynics.
Is Captain Planet gay?
Just ask Tinky Wink.
What is pain?
Pain is nature's way of telling you to go back to bed.
What's the best drink to go with souls?
Snapple, pink lemonade.
What would win in a fight between a horse-sized duck and 10 duck-sized horses?
Wait, what? Okay, that's all the time we have for this show. If you want to contact me, you can find me at callsforcthulhu.com, or you can email me. Tim, address, now! Okay, and if you want, you can record the question and attach it to the email, and we might play it on the show. Thanks for tuning in.
So be sure to come back next week when Cthulhu will...
Swallow your soul!